as my sister was watching me doing gymnastics in different classes, and my heart would break as her sibling, waiting for her to have her turn somewhere, some way, but the doors were just not open. Our prayer was, how are we going to show the world that all people belong together? And we believed so strongly that everybody was created absolutely perfect for the purpose that they were called for, and that God has given them the equipment that they need to do what they're supposed to do on this earth. So we just started in the backyard in 1982, and come to find out it wasn't just our prayer, it was a prayer shared by many, that there'd be opportunity for their children to discover what they're good at.
Have you ever seen the wonder in the glimmer at first sight? As the eyes begin to open and the blindness meets the light. If you have soul, say, I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. Have you ever seen the wonder in your second life? Have you come out of the world? I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. I see the world in grace. I see the world in gospel. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. I'm walking in the wonder. You're the wonder in the wild.
Braxton was born in China in 2005, and he was born with a birth defect affecting his leg and his finger. And unfortunately for Braxton, the part of China that he was in is very superstitious, and there was a lot of stigma with differences. So Braxton, in his orphanage, was ostracized and put aside and placed in a room where children didn't thrive. Fortunately, the Lord had other plans for Braxton, and a missionary reached out and set up for Braxton to be placed in foster care by a Chinese national. And that's when things started to really turn around for Braxton. Fast forward to Break the Barriers coming to that part of China, and performed for this community, teaching the community about ability awareness and teaching the community that we could all work together despite our differences. Braxton's foster mom very likely was in that small community and saw the performance. Little did we know at the time that our son was in China, and that we would adopt, and that was possibly even looking on to Break the Barriers. When Braxton came home from China, when we adopted him and brought him here to Fresno, California, Break the Barriers was one of our first stops, because I knew that he could see other kids that had differences, and that might just help him through an amputation. And so Braxton came here right before his amputation and actually saw a couple of athletes performing and with differences of limbs, and was encouraged and excited about his upcoming amputation. And shortly after, Braxton learned to walk with a prosthetic, and he joined the team here at Break the Barriers, and now is going on outreach ministries and teaching others about ability awareness, and that we all have abilities and we can all work together.
I see the world your way, and I'm not afraid to follow. I see the world your way, and I'm not ashamed to say so. I see the Jesus way, and I'm walking in the light. I see the world in light. there's a way, and I'm walking in the light. I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light. Bursting a living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light.
I am Maya Roble, Executive Director of the Teachers Gallery from the Philippines. I felt greatly honored that Break the Barriers have worked with our organization, the Teachers Gallery. We share the same passion when it comes to promoting inclusion, especially among young people. I remember one parent from our preschool. She was so overwhelmed to have witnessed your group perform. Her son has autism, and she was very glad that her son seemed to enjoy your one-of-a-kind performance. Now, she is part of our volunteer community in our inclusion program, hoping she can help make a difference as your group helped her. Many parents who have kids with disabilities from our school express that they are seeing a brighter future now for their kids after seeing the whole group showcase their talents. You guys are a living proof that everyone can reach their full potential.